I'm going to look at the second part of our first pattern, just so we can understand the opening and closing of the upper bow of the body. So we've done 3 forwards, 3 back. We're here. Step forward. From here I draw. As I draw in, my chest, my front stretches and opens across. My shoulder blades squeeze together. A common error, you don't get the stretch because your elbows flared out. The elbows should always be behind the wrists, and even if you can, squeeze it a bit further in. So can you hear I'm always making sure I'm getting that brush. I draw, find that strength, the stretch in the front and the squeeze in the back. And then I release. And as I release, that powers that initial movement. And I just allow it to come out double shoulder width wide. Shoulder height. So straight away I've got the opening of the bow, the stretching of the bow, and then the closing, the unstretching of the bow. So at this point, now the back is stretched and the front is closed. So I've got this yin-yang going on. As the front becomes yang, the back becomes yin. As the back becomes yang, the front becomes yin. And then I do the same thing again. The key is the elbows again. I draw the elbows. I'm trying to get my elbows to touch each other in the back as far as I can. The reason I'm not going any more is I physically can't. My arms physically can't. I'm trying. My shoulder blades are touching each other pretty much. And again, that creates, if I let it go, can you see? So I just allow the elbows from there to come in. When people initially start doing this, it's an arm movement. It's nothing to do with the arms. The arms are an expression of the power you're creating through the body. Smash my elbows together. It's not about getting a cross position with the hands. Nothing to do. It's to do with the elbows. I'm trying to get my elbows to touch. Draw in. 1, 2, 3. Slow it down. Try and get the stretch. Stretch across the back. Stretch across the front. Stretch across the back. While at the same time I've still got the crown suspended and the bum tucked in. Let's go. Count please.
1. 2. 3. 4. 5.
Your fists should finish shoulder height. Yours is too low, Kate. But shoulder height. It's the same position as your break, but just together. Go.
5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10.
'Good. From there, the movement, so we've stepped forward after the third thrust, grip, break. Back, we do this. Now from here, I open the inside hand, the movement, whip down on the center line, connecting with the outer edge of the hand on the first one with the lower block. Yeah? Come up, outer edge of the hand touches my shoulder, and I come down, but this time it's the palm. They're both on the center line. Not here, which some people do on the hips. Center line. 1, 2. Can you hear? Yeah? I need that to come down. Now the first bit, we're working this whip, open, close. This one, it's the opposite direction, similar to a back fist. So I'm coming away, up, across the body, from the quad, from the hip, opening this quad, closing this one, to create this whip, and then doing the opposite to create this one. So it's 1, 2. 1, 2. Yeah? They're blocks, they're strikes, but they're also releases. Okay? Let's try that bit. Count, please.
1, 2, 3.
As this comes down, this comes back to here. That's it, and then this goes back to here.
4.
Remember to keep your elbow behind your wrist, don't flare it.
5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10.
So already, in the first pattern, just that closing bit, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 moves. We've worked 2 of the main, well, no, actually 3. So this one, and this one. Bows of power production in our system. So you're starting to understand and see why I'm saying the Zhan forms are really important, especially our first Zhan. They teach you all the basics you need to know. But if you're not doing this when you're practicing, you're just going through the movements, then it's pointless. You're not changing how your body moves and creates power. So when you do your forms, please try and concentrate on this. Finding these opening, these stretches. Yeah? So here, I literally can't stretch this anymore. Yeah? You'll do something else later. I'll add that on later. But for now, really find the stretch in these movements to create power through the body, not just arms.